Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. So, in this video, I'm going to go over the bonuses for the fiscal year of 2026 for the United States Coast Guard. If you had a chance to see the 2025 bonus video that I had a while back, it had a laundry list of many rates with an exaggerated amount of bonuses attached to those rates. Things have changed a lot now. I feel like the Coast Guard has definitely done really well with recruiting overall. And I think they kind of slowed down and they started to notice. The only variable in place now would be maybe like in the next 2 years to see if people are staying in or getting out. And then probably from there, they'll probably pick up their strategy again to maybe recruit more, or depending. I mean, the Coast Guard is definitely getting a lot more busy, especially with this party, the Republican Party in play now. We definitely have a lot going on, and it's getting a little busy. So there can be many changes, but for now, for 2026, we'll go ahead and kind of see what they have in store for us now. So let's check it out. All right, so the first rate that we're going to go over is going to be culinary specialists, and this one, of course, has been the struggle of probably every branch, just because culinary specialist is just very hard. It's very demanding. You know, you have to wake up very early. I guess in a lot of jobs, in a lot of rates, you have to wake up pretty early. So I guess culinary specialist, if you like to cook, waking up early is not really the hardest thing. I mean, you get out of standing duty, and there's a lot of perks that get into it. You get to be around the food all the time and things like that. But they're offering a $20,000 to $25,000 enlistment bonus. So if you like to cook and that's kind of something you're into, and you want to serve people through being able to provide a good meal for them, and it's actually very rewarding. You'll be surprised how much people look forward, especially like on a boat and just anywhere in general. I'm a big fan of food, so you'll be surprised how happy people get when there's like a really nice meal that's made and prepared for them after all their work. So if you love to be someone that likes to cook, I think this would be a great opportunity for you to grab a little $20,000 to $25,000. The only thing is, they do obligate 4 years, and I think for this one specifically, I would reach out to a recruiter. I think they might have some kind of bonus that doesn't require you to have the camera where my face is kind of covering it, but you must commit to attend CSA school and must have a qualified culinary certificate from an accredited institution. I think that for the culinary specialist, speak to a recruiter and just ask them if you need to have the certificate, or could you still get a bonus without it if you just attend a school. That's the only little piece of information I didn't have for that one, but I know they are offering a bonus for this rate. Just not sure if they are requesting, or if one of the requirements is that you have to have a certificate. But CS it's not a bad gig. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so electricians mate, for the applicant and member, this means that this is for someone that's either applying new, like to the Coast Guard, first time, and then, or a member that's already in. They're offering a $5,000 bonus, obligated service 4 years, and must commit to attending the first available EM electricians mate A school straight out of boot camp. So for this one, it's only $5,000, so it's not that much. Electricians mate, they do get land billets, so I would say don't fear that you're gonna be like underway all the time or on a vessel. There's a lot of potential to be in a station, boat station sector, just anywhere pretty much. So it's not a bad gig if you're into that kind of stuff. That's something that can be very rewarding, you know. All right. Then there's operations specialists. This has been a hard one also for them to fill. There's just been it's a hit or miss, I guess, with this one, just because in operations specialists, it's very scary at first. You're dealing with a lot of the mariners. It's live, it's real. You can get distress calls and stuff like that. So it's kind of scary at first. It can be very challenging. And then there's long hours and crazy schedules. So to give you guys an idea, I'm an operations specialist, so uh, my schedule is very crazy. I'm actually getting ready to adjust to the night schedule again. So that's why I'm pretty tired for this video because I'm trying to stay up. So when I go back to work on Saturday, I can stay up throughout the whole night. So it's pretty long shifts. Honestly, it's a hit or miss. I've seen people that have gone to the rate don't like it. Some people do like it. But even in this rate alone, they lowered it now to $10,000. So the enlistment bonus, it's gonna be for member or the enlistment. It's gonna be $10,000. You at least if you go OS or one of these ratings, some of them have a guaranteed A school. So just get with your recruiter and just ask them about that. Obligated service 4 years. And then again, my camera's covering it there, but you must commit basically to go to the first A school class right after boot camp, which also comes, I guess, with the guaranteed A school. Basically, they're just notifying you like, hey, if we give you the $10,000, if you accept it after boot camp, you have to go to the first class that we send you to for A school, which is fine. It just means that now you're going to be able to get rated quicker and you ditch the whole non-rate experience, which is pretty cool. Sign up with your recruiting office for all these bonuses that we go over. Make sure you sign with your recruiter at their office, because if you don't have it on paper, it's going to be a hassle trying to get it done through the YNs once you go to A school, and there's always discrepancies and like just a bunch of mistakes. So make sure you take care of that. All right, non-rate, no school credits, quick ship. So this one's going to be enlistment bonus. It's going to be $2,000. Quick ship, $5,000. And basically, like, I just put it together here because I didn't want to make too much slides and waste your guys' time. So the enlistment bonus is basically like, hey, you're just enlisting to the Coast Guard, you get $2,000. For a quick ship bonus means like, hey, you're going to leave and go to boot camp within 4 weeks. So from the day you meet with the recruiter to the day you leave, 4 weeks, you're going to leave. So if you're someone that doesn't want to go through MEPS, do the ASVAB and all that, and leave like right away, the quick ship bonus wouldn't be a good fit for you. Maybe just the enlistment bonus. In some cases, you could stack bonuses. So like, for example, if you get the quick ship bonus of $5,000 and you were to go OS or Electricians mate, you can probably stack those bonuses. So just get with your recruiter and must be signed with respective recruiting office. So I think that's everything there. You're not guaranteed an A school, and there's no prior service needed. Non-prior service alone, yeah. So anyways, for the non-guaranteed A school, basically this would be, you're gonna be a non-rate. And I've explained this a lot of times, I think, but just in case for someone that's seeing this for the first time, basically if you choose to go non-rate, you're basically going to explore all the rates, which is okay. I was a non-rate at some point. You're going to explore rates on a boat or a station, and you're going to be doing like apprenticeship work there. You're going to get to work with all the non-rates there, doing all types of little jobs, but it's pretty cool. And eventually, once you decide on what your rate is going to be, after 4 months and you're qualified, you'll be able to put your name on the A school wait list. Once your name is on the A school wait list, then you'll go ahead and start marking time from there. And if it says that it's like 3 to 4 months to go to that A school, then from the moment that your name is on there, you can start marking time, and you can anticipate that in 3 to 4 months or whatever the time frame is, that's when you'll ship out for that school. Non-rate is not a bad experience. It's actually pretty cool. I had a great time and I actually enjoy it. So it's not bad. Okay, this is going to be non-rate with college credits, by the way. This is me on one of my patrols. So this kind of some stuff that like you do as a non-rate. It's been a while, so I'm kind of rusty with all the terminology, but basically, what do they call this? basically we assist with the helos launching out of the vessel. So I forgot exactly what they would call it. Like I don't know why it's not clicking. I'm just too tired right now, probably. But anyways, but if you're an on-rate with college credit, you're potentially can get a lot more money when you enlist. So $5,000 if you have 30 to 59 credits. $10,000 if you have 60 to 119 credits, and then $15,000 for 120 plus credits. So that's not bad. So if you have basically like more than an associate's, you can get 10,000. If you have passed, say if you have a bachelor's at this point, you can get $15,000 to go the non-rate route, and obligated service 4 years. And then I should have changed where my face is there because it just keeps cutting off the words there, but they're all pretty much the same words. Just it must be completed in an accredited school or university, and make sure you sign it with your respective recruiter at the office. That's really cool too. I was almost gonna get some credits when I first enlisted, but I would think I was a few off, so I didn't qualify for like $5,000, which kind of sucked because I really needed some money when I was a non-rate. That's the only thing that does suck. When you're a non-rate, it's like, um, it kind of hurts a bit. But if you're young, honestly, if you're young and you have time to like really just kind of take your time and choose a rate you really, really would enjoy, there's nothing like just being patient and waiting if you have time to kill. So, yeah. All right. So, machinery technician. For this one, again, it's going to be enlistment bonus of $5,000, guaranteed A school, must commit to attending the first available MK class A school upon boot camp graduation. So basically, like when you meet with your recruiter for this, and pretty much all of these, they'll let you know if it's a guaranteed A school, you're going to basically go to boot camp. After boot camp, you'll go right to A school. And obligate 4 years of service. Make sure you guys sign it with your recruiter. And yeah, so just overall, they're pretty much the same concept, all of these, but there's just not a lot. Back then, they had a lot more rates with big bonuses. I mean, like huge bonuses. So, I mean, what we can take from this now is that, like, obviously, they're going to be more selective probably here soon. I think if you wanted to join the Coast Guard, get pushing now. Even though I feel like we are growing as a branch and we are getting a lot more responsibility, especially with this with the new party. Um, there is potential for it growing, I feel, but I think for now, if you are planning to get in, maybe right now is a better time to just kind of push forward and kind of get in the door now, because I feel like they are going to be more selective. I think pretty soon here, all these bonuses would go away. They're probably going to lower uh their what's that, their age limit, and then they're probably gonna bring up more standards and more requirements to join. So I remember in 20, it was like around like 2019 or 2020, they had it was pretty hard to get in the Coast Guard around that time, I feel. I don't know if it's the right year that I'm guessing here, but it was really hard, and I remember it was just like it was pretty competitive. So, but yeah, seems like a lot is changing with the Coast Guard. Also, I'll have to make a video kind of going over more of the changes that are going on. And other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. And if I don't get to you, I really apologize. I'll try to post more videos more often to help you guys out. But other than that, take care. I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up.